Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm glad you joined me. Today is the day we make our way back towards home. We're leaving St. George. The plan today is we're just going to go to Stateline Primm, the California-Nevada state border south of Vegas. That one, there is one they call Stateline, the other side of it. Lake Tahoe, I think. And what that does, that's short, 160 miles or so. And what that does is make the next day from Primm to San Diego a much more manageable day. Gotta say, I'm kind of sad for this trip to be winding down, and especially to be leaving Utah. What a surprise Utah was for being a last-minute pivot. It really has exceeded any expectations I had about Utah. Just amazing. I can't wait to come back. Wonderful. And what a day yesterday, man. Just really paid for it today. We are leaving, it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon because I had a pretty rough day physically. I just wasn't able to get going. I'm really tired and sore and had some problems today, but all better now. And it's a short 3-hour ride or so to where we're headed. I think it's called Buffalo Bill, something like that. Whiskey Pete's was sold out. I don't know how, but something must be going on. But anyway, the terrain in this part of the country has just been amazing. Really has been stunning. This whole area, just something else. I mean, look at this. About 40-50 miles from Vegas here. Might be some rain over there. All right, rolling into Vegas. Got Main Street Station. You got the Needle down there, the Plaza. See the D down there to Hilton. Hitting some Vegas traffic here. Guess that's to be expected in the afternoon, huh? Well, we're about 25 miles away from Primm, and it decided to rain on us a little bit. It doesn't look like it shouldn't be much rain, but cooled things off though, so that's nice. We're almost there. Okay, we have arrived in Primm, and we can see the Buffalo Bills headdress there. All the other buildings. What is that? Whiskey Pete's over there. You can see. Big old sign for Whiskey Pete's. We have arrived. Okay, we've arrived. Whiskey Pete's. No, just kidding. We're staying at Buffalo Bills. Whiskey Pete's look closed or something. I have no idea. Okay, here we are. Okay, everybody, it's a little after 6 a.m. and we are headed out of Primm, leaving Las Vegas, if you will, metaphorically anyway. Headed for San Diego. A little bit shorter day yesterday, 160 miles. It's beautiful. But that gives us a little under 300 today, which should be doable because it's kind of all highway. Any more than that and I can't really handle it, so that's about the most I can do, unfortunately. Welcome to California. The moon up there. Coming through this little mountain pass. Well, riding through the desert in the morning's pretty cool. I do like riding through the desert at night. Got the Eagles playing in the headset. No hate mail, please. Seems appropriate. Alright, we're between Baker and Bakersfield now. Just thought I'd check in. Mountains look pretty cool with the sun coming up. Look at all those trains down there in Barstow, California. Big commerce hub. Big rail line went through town. Route 66 went through town. The 15 cuts through town, so a big cross section of major arteries for moving commercial goods, that sort of thing. It is out kind of in the middle of the Mojave Desert, but hey, Okay, going in the El Cajon Pass through the San Bernardino Mountains. My ears are popping. Beautiful scenery. El Cajon Pass, San Bernardino area always makes me think of my good buddy Gene, my old riding buddy. He's moved to Kentucky now, but he used to live out Redlands, Kaipa area. We'd ride through here. We used to play with our Jeeps around here. I miss him. I think about him a lot on these trips. We did a lot of moto trips together before he moved. I think about him a lot in this area especially. It is beautiful. It's the sun coming up. Somewhere down there is where old Route 66 went through. We used to ride that on the bikes. I don't know. If you're watching this, Gino, I miss you, bud. I wish you were here. He is coming into town, so I'll get to see him in a month or two, I think. Tells us to stay on the 15 instead of the 215 as we drop down through the clouds here. Ooh, got chilly in the clouds. Yikes. Well, it should be temporary, I guess. Feels good to be back in our San Diego mountains. It's overcast. That's unusual for San Diego this year. I read something in the, well, it's not the paper, but the news that you get on your phone, and it said San Diego didn't have one full sunny day in all of May. Our May gray was irregularly gray, I guess. So they're wondering how June gloom is going to be. Feels good to be back. It smells, that's the nice thing about being on the bike. The smells, you know, it smells very green and fresh. Even though we're on the freeway. Everything stayed extra green because it hasn't been ridiculously sunny and hot. We're getting there, 20 miles to home. Getting closer and closer. It's been a heck of a trip. I haven't added up the miles at all. I'm looking just roughly, I'd say somewhere close to 2,500 miles in 13 days. It doesn't seem like a lot, but just this last little section push home really was about all the freeway, except maybe small parts. I don't remember exactly, but we try to avoid them if at all possible. But this last push home, it was either 2 days or with some freeway, or 3 days, and that's extra hotels. And it just seemed like as things were winding down, we were just anxious to get home. Eric actually stayed in Primm and was going to head back to Vegas to get his Harley flashed because he's going to install a new radio. He had some family stuff to do back in Utah, so he was wanted to get his Harley flashed for the new radio in Vegas, and then he could put in the new stereo system, and then he had to help his brother with his car or something, so we split this morning, and I've been headed back all by myself. I probably forgot to mention that because I left so early. But anyway, one heck of a trip, and man, it did not disappoint. I know it was a little more challenging for me to do the videos, just traveling with someone, lots more on my mind about keeping pace with Eric or following Eric, that sort of stuff. It was just a lot more going on than being by yourself and sitting with your own thoughts, which is what I do, just kind of share my thoughts out loud as I'm recording. A great trip, fantastic. So thanks for tagging along as much as you did. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you saw some cool stuff. I know I did. If you like this kind of stuff, like the videos, subscribe to the channel, and you'll get notified when I head out on the next adventure. We'll be in touch soon. Thanks for tagging along. Really appreciate it.